All right, good morning and welcome back to Morning Brew. Sorry about this morning. I don't know what'll happen as far as the stream goes. I'm sure that'll probably be pulled down because of a copyright issue because somebody decided to try to show Star Trek on YouTube. Yeah, not exactly a nice move. So, if you wish to apologize for that, I'm more than willing to listen. And speaking of apologies, Milton, you are going to owe an apology yourself. So as soon as people are here that you need to apologize to, you need to take care of that, please. And good morning, gorillas. How are you this morning? Good morning, low specs Linux laptop. 47 York 10 says bonjour from Eastern Canada. And Gap Stargate says hey all. And yes, I'm back. Uh thank you, Dr. Scotty. I appreciate the humor in that. Much appreciated. Now, granted, it was original series, and so it wasn't, like it was bad truck. It was just bad because copyright. I don't even know. I haven't even checked on the status of that one yet. And how's everyone doing this morning? I kind of cut the earlier stream off because it was just, frustrating. I'll put it that way. I am going to do a. I think I'm going to, instead of posting the rules all the time, I'm going to go ahead and do a rules video and then put in the description for those who are not familiar with the rules to check out the video. And so, that'll make it easier. So, what's going on, Dr. Scotty? How have you been? Yes, you owe an apology about the feet thing. And good morning again, BK Dan. And you haven't met Dr. Scotty before. Well, Dr. Scotty is somebody who's nice and well, busy, of course. But glad you were able to stop by at least. So what's going on this morning? How is everybody doing? Of course, there are always more on the earlier streams, but this didn't get posted until a little later, so it didn't get the usual 30-minute warning, so people weren't aware that this is on. So anyone who can share it out is just would be appreciated. Dr. Scotty says, I'm a Napa guy. I don't get far away from the winery very often, listening from there today as I work on financials. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure you'd much rather be doing other things than working on that. So, what would it take to get a bottle of wine? Just out of curiosity. I'll drink it on stream. Um, and BK Dan's for appointments in a few minutes. Well, hopefully your doctor's appointment goes well, or your whatever appointment it is. Hopefully that goes well. So let's see here. It's Monday, so hopefully everybody had a good weekend. What did everybody do this weekend? Anything exciting happen? Because I know not too much happened here. I decided to go with watch. The heck was it? Anyhow, I was watching Doctor Who with Dr. Alex. That's it. And so we were doing a marathon of his season 12 thing. This next Saturday, he will be doing season 13, where he reads and we watch along as there's a marathon of these videos that he recorded before, and we talk about it. And so that's why I didn't stream Saturday. Sunday, I just didn't feel like it. It's just like, whatever. So let's see here now. Stayed up for 72 hours because I had the power cut. It freaks me out too much with the power cut. Oh, ooh. Damn. Gap Stargate footage. Finished putting together the original Star Trek model. Now needs paint. Cool. Might have been up longer than that. Oh, not good, Milton. Not good. Yeah, you need to get some rest there. Sleep. Actual sleep. You may have to do it during the day, but I don't know. So, anyhow, what's been going on? I have to apologize for earlier. I wasn't expecting what happened to happen. So, yeah, I kind of let that throw me. That was not the right thing to do, and I do apologize for that. Hopefully, people will still be coming and forgive that lapse. I just need to. So far, there's no restrictions or anything on that video. So I'll just hope that there aren't any later on. It only lasted 20 something minutes. So, yep, Stargate. As I saw LAG newsfeed, something about Doctor Who spinoff. Do you know anything about that? No, I don't. Um, spinoff. Uh, you may want to check with him, see what if he knows. Of course, I don't know how it would be considering today's current climate. I'm not sure it would be that good, but we can always hope. So let's see here. Uh, any other? I don't know if any shows I haven't seen that I really should see. Maybe I should ask people to make recommendations of TV shows or movies to watch. At least something to talk about during the streams. That would be good, or even something to make videos on. I've had a few suggestions on things I should make videos about, but yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Um, videos, no, I just don't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Um, let me check here now. Can't think of anybody who I could ask on for this morning, or afternoon for other people. Uh, yeah, Stargate says maybe it was about the Doctor Who special. I'm not sure. It's call it. It on his screen. Okay. So here, The Outcast is pretty good. However, the first 3 episodes are a little bit rough. After that, they even have the what aesthetic perfect and fantasy medieval clothing is pretty good. Okay. Gap Stargate says any new sci-fi shows that are good TV shows anybody can recommend to watch. Absolutely, that would be definitely something to put either in the chat or in the comment section below. We always can always use that to decide some things to watch. Never know, could influence what's on here. Uh, the Outcast, or the Outpost. That's the Dean Devlin, the one who did the Stargate movie with Kurt Russell. I think it is. It has 3 or 4 seasons. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Let's see here. I did say that it was going to be open lines. I was kind of hoping. Kind of hoping that a couple of people, or at least one person from the group, would decide to join, but no big deal. Just gotta keep on doing what I'm doing, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot easier to do what I do when I have somebody else on. And for some reason, people don't either believe that or understand that or accept it. One of the three. Because I think I can do a Bird of Prey 5 or Doomcock or whoever and just talk about whatever the hell I want and sound positive and whatever for however long it goes. And that's not me. I do better with interacting with people one-on-one. I can facilitate a conversation, but without somebody to talk to, that's a little difficult to facilitate a conversation because there's nobody to fucking talk to. And good morning, the lovely Sherry. Good morning, Mercer Crate. How are you, Mercer? I can't hip up. Boss will get pissed about. Okay, that's fine. Milton, you're tired. You need to go to bed. And good morning, the lovely Sherry. How have you been? What is going on with you? Um, you're all right. What's been going on with you, Sherry? Anything good, exciting, whatever? It's your day off and just being lazy. Well, you know what? Good. And so, yes, just be lazy today, Sherry. The lovely Sherry is going to be lazy today, and that is just fine by me. And Mercer started an Orville rewatch last night. That's cool. And hello, Jedi Bill. What's going on? And no, there's not been a link so far, Jedi Bill. I dropped the link in the earlier stream, and yeah, I don't know. So I am going to drop the link in the chat right now, but I'm going to rethink this whole open line thing. I don't know if I care for it. I may just have to resort to asking people to message me on either Discord or Twitter if they actually want to come on. And that way, it's not dropping the link in the channel. And no, not a huge sports fan. Used to go watch football games just because it was a party. And so I was more focused on the party aspect than the sports. So, that's just me. Okay, and here's Jedi Bill.
Hello. Good morning.
Hey, what's going on?
Good morning, everyone. So I got first learning how to use the GIMP software program last night.
Oh,
and I'm still learning it. It could be irritating and not so easy at times.
oh yeah.
But I was putting together making a thumbnail for karaoke, and it was just a simple thing. But
Yeah.
the actual doing it was not so simple. All it was is taking one image and cropping it onto another image. Basically, I cropped my avatar onto the one image that I already had, and just placing that. And I still don't. I mean, I did the work, and I had help from a wonderful YouTuber and friend, Mythard Draco and Judges, and he was there helping me. He helped me out a lot.
Cool. I haven't talked to him in a while.
But I still don't know. And I tried to tinkering how I did it, and I still probably need to tinker more and how to duplicate and replicate what I did. So I just want to make more interesting thumbnails,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And GIMP is the one program that's free, compared to some of the other picture image softwares or what do they call them?
Yeah, I'm not paying for editing software.
Yeah.
Like, believe it or not, I haven't, despite what you might see on my channel, I actually do have really good editing software, and it's free. It's called an app.
Some people will tell you Macs aren't the best in the world. A lot of people I think, would agree.
I can hear an adorable cat.
Yeah, that would be the cat Midnight. He gets very vocal.
Of course.
He's staring at me right now. You have food. I was just in there. There's food in the bowl. You have water.
My cat used to do that when he wanted a pet. Actually, he did it a few times when he brought home puppies, but I won't tell you what state they were in.
So let's see here. What do you think of Patrick Stewart and Doctor Strange? Don't know, don't care. What about you, Jedi Bill?
The Doctor Strange, the upcoming movie.
Mm-hmm.
Not excited for it.
Is
I might
it?
look at it. That's about all I could say. I might look at it. I haven't. I'm not sold, and I have little to no faith in current Marvel movies. So.
Oh no, not the Marvel's Doctor Strange. I like Doctor Strange and Mr. Norrell. That was a good TV series. Yeah, I'm a fantasy nerd.
Like, okay, we were talking about images. How did the image that you got in the upper right hand corner, the thumbs up, the red triangle? How did you do that? How did you do that?
Actually, I used crap. I can't think of the name of the program. It's free. I found each of these images separately, and I put them together. And if I could remember the name of the damn program, I would. It's one that Mar suggested.
Okay.
And that's the only thing I can remember because I lost it when I lost my computer before. So, yeah, I have programs that I no longer have access to that I actually paid for.
The cat that was making so much noise.
Oh, yeah.
Happy midnight. Oh.
And then, of course, I'm stuck in a house with kids because, yes, today is a fucking holiday and the kids are home. And yay.
What holiday is it? President's Day thing?
President's Day, yes.
They get a whole day off for that shit? When I was in school, we got only half days. And we would go roller skating.
Oh, no. Oh, no. They get whole fucking days off. Of course, it's in the 50s. Go outside, kids. Have fun. In fact, I may send them out.
I used to hate getting days off. Again, I had an awesome job.
Oh?
Yeah. And I'd get bored until Elizabeth and Victoria got home.
And yeah. Gap Stargate says, hey, midnight.
Oh, he says hello back. Washington's birthday observed. And Flag Day, right?
Yeah, President's Day is, let's see here. They combined Washington and Lincoln into one, and yeah, yay. President's Day. Because I remember getting both days off school. Yep.
Lincoln's that day, Lincoln's that he's that president that was made into the vampire hunter with the axe. He had a really cool axe till it turned into a gun.
Really? That's where you're going, Milton? That was a movie. Yeah.
Hey, Six. By the way, thank you for earlier. It's very nice actually getting to talk some more. You're more than welcome on the panel.
Hello, Six.
And by the way, Milton, who do you owe an apology to?
I'm sorry, Carol's cookies about the feet thing.
Yes, thank you.
My defense, she's mean to me too.
Okay, she has limits. Sometimes you don't.
I did take it way too far, but still. I am sorry, though. I did take it too far. Oh, Lincoln's axe has reminded me. I have been working on an axe lately. Oh. It's a long-handled competition one. I know the rules state you're not allowed long handles in an actual competition anymore. You have to have the 32-inch handle, but nah. I'm not allowed in the competitions anyway. I don't pass medical.
Why is that?
So my doctor says I'm not allowed to. They still let me in. It's done out back of a pub. I'm still allowed in. That was a bit of work keeping the patina on that. You'll notice it's an old style competition one. They don't usually use them outside of the back old pubs now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the handle. As you can tell, I still need to do a lot of shaping to that end there because that's still the base shape from when I originally made the handle because I had to knock the head on. As you can tell, it's intact, but yeah. I've finished from there all the way up just past that little knot there, which is actually inconsequential. It's kind of cute though. I'm going to keep it. Could stand it out. I still got that whole third to do though. And yeah. Like,
wow.
I haven't even sharpened this thing yet, and it's actually sharp enough to use. Like, it's not as sharp as it should be, but it's sharp enough to actually use for well, any tree that hasn't been debarked. It's got the perfect edge for it. But this is a cutting axe, not a splitting or firewooding axe. It's for cutting trees. And before anybody says, no, I don't have an American double bit yet. I actually kind of want one, even though they're a little bit garish. I kind of want one. Garish in a good way, you know?
Right.
There is a little bit of structural problems with the handle. If you can't tell I didn't split the wood quite right, and you got a couple of rings there, but they're inconsequential because they only go not even the 10th of way into the end of the axe.
I wouldn't be concerned about it.
It's my first time working with hickory, so yeah, and it cost me a little bit to get a hold of it.
Well, yeah.
We don't have any locally, and normally I use. I know red beech is a bit prone to shattering, but I normally use red beech for smaller handles. Works perfectly fine. Like, I've literally worn through a handle before I snapped it, as in my hands worn through the handle. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. It's still a bit rough around the neck. I still got to take that down to 1200 grit. And whole thing needs to be taken down to 1200 grit because when the wood re-expands afterwards, like, you'll never keep the polish from the 1200 grit, but when it re-expands afterwards, they go sticky as, like, in a way that won't leave you blisters. There was some problems with the plank of wood that I got. very considerate person decided to put a coat of varnish on it, as you can tell from some of the beginning bits, which, yeah, I do like the skin staying on my hands, not coming off my hands.
Yes.
That's actually the same style of head that I had when I was... Oh, I think I got for my 13th birthday. No, I think that same style as I got for my 14th, sorry. My 13th day had a maker's mark there. As you can tell, this one is none. But yeah. That is a really nice head, though. It's actually got one of the best patinas I've seen so far. As in, it's got the right amount of dark spots in it. But yeah, that's just down to me learning how not to take too much, take it back too far when I'm polishing it down.
Yeah.
And yeah. But I know a lot of people don't like the patinas on them, and they like them to be, shiny and polished. But that is more than slick enough, especially if you're good at oiling, to work in
Well,
a competition.
I'm sorry. People who are going to use it in a competition are probably going to want it shiny and new looking and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah.
It's about it sliding into the wood. Like, if you can hear my fingers running over it, that's still way too much friction, but there is some polishing that I need to do to that anyway. They will polish. A lot of people will polish them with valve grinding paste afterwards, and they will polish them. A mirror finish is not smooth enough, But that people say it shades off about 0.5 of a second. I don't think it does, personally. But yeah. But yeah, this one it's like the handle's a bit light, but a little bit of food. I got a feeling a little bit of red food coloring with some water, and maybe add a couple of drops of blue to it to make it purple, and this will look really good.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, Bill, I forgot to ask, how did your watch party go yesterday?
Okay, I guess.
I ended up in another stream, and I forgot about it.
Okay.
I was like, oh shit. And then when I finally remembered, it's like I was already, I was on camera. Well, not on camera, but I was in the stream. And it's like, no, I can't just leave. But, so I'm assuming that you riffed it.
Oh, yeah, for a while, yeah.
So, Jedi Bill, if that's your real name, how have you been?
Okay.
Have you been keeping me out of trouble?
No, I get in trouble constantly. But
see, he's secretly a Sith Lord.
Yeah, I deal in absolution, don't you know?
So.
I know somebody that really wanted to convert to Jediism and become a Sith. It's an actual religion now. Like, not to make fun of it, but I mean, okay.
Okay.
Like, it might be taking the fandom a little too far.
Oh. Well, I do. Yeah. Well, not sure. Not sure about some people. I'll just put it that way.
I'll put it
What's
this way. People will
Go-
follow anything as a religion these days, including me. I had 5 devout followers. I have no idea how I did it, but it happened over a weekend. I joke it was 13, but still.
Well, you are definitely one of a kind, Milton. One of a kind.
I legitimately have no idea how I pulled that one off. Like, I still feel really, really bad about it, but it's like, I think it's fixed now, but I'm still a little icy to that group. I didn't realize it was happening till a friend of mine pointed it out, and was like, "Oh yeah, I legitimately have followers. Wow."
That is definitely definitely strange, Milton. Definitely strange.
My father thinks I should have been charging them money.
I don't know. They probably would have paid it.
Yeah, actually, they really would have. Like, they were actually, like, a couple of them were offering me money.
Okay, well, let's see here. Ah, also, we've got some sanity coming to the stream.
Sanity, where? I can't wait to see it.
I
Hello,
bet you
Sanity.
6.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you today?
I'm great. It's a beautiful day outside. It's going to be a good day.
Oh,
I
you
believe
should
it
see the
is.
stars tonight. The little red one is right beside Ryan's belt. It's gorgeous.
Cool.
It's always funny talking to people different places. You have to remember it's different times of day everywhere.
Yeah. It's 12 minutes to 11 in the morning where I am.
It's 4
It's
a.m. where I am. It's 4:58
Yes.
a.m.
Yeah,
Jedi
it's
Bill,
also
how
a
about
different
you?
day.
Oh, yeah, it's tomorrow for Milton.
Yep.
I live in the future.
I have a friend who lives in Australia, and every New Year's, when it's still December 31st for me, I send him a message. I say, what's the new year like? What's 2022 like? Is it okay?
I just love that. Like, that's gorgeous. I love that. For once, I'm saying that without looking at my own reflection.
Oh. So what's going on? I interrupted. I thought I was expecting Captain Trek to live stream this afternoon. So I was kind of not watching my notifications. So I missed everything for the last half hour. What's going on?
Not too much. I just started out a little. Yeah, wasn't quite satisfied with the first stream, and so
Yeah.
and what happened on it. So yeah, I'm reconsidering things.
Well, that's the cool thing about YouTube. You can always start a new stream and delete the old one if you don't like it.
True. And good morning, Star Wars Theology. How are you today? Or I think it's good afternoon. I'm not sure. Good God.
Good day to you, Star Wars Theology. That covers the morning and afternoon.
Hi, BK Dan.
That's true. And BK Dan is got his first appointment down, second in 15 minutes. Well, that's cool.
He sounds like a busy man.
What kind of appointments is he going to an appointment or is he?
No, they're going to him.
Oh, okay.
Like PT and things like that.
Oh, okay.
I feel so important if people have to go to me for an appointment.
Midnight.
Oh, I hear kitty.
Yes. Let's say midnight again.
Well, yes, BK, it's still morning there because you're Eastern. So
That'd be midnight right there. The one
Aw.
making all the noise.
I love black kitties. I love all kitties.
That's my dog. Oh no, I can't show that. Spook, you're a special boy, and that's why I love
oh,
So, Jedi Bill, I know you from your karaoke streams.
Yeah.
Those are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Captain Trek,
We
you were
have
on there
fun.
the other night singing.
Mhm.
What were you singing? Suspicious Minds?
I don't remember what it was.
I think
I
that's
think
what it
so.
was.
Yeah.
Because I love
Yeah.
that song.
All I know is both of you guys have the voices of angels. The biblical depiction of the voices of angels.
Thank you. What?
Show us your butthole, kitty, because that's what kitties do when they're on camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yes.
he's claiming his spot. See, that's his spot.
Aw.
And, you know, you don't get enough attention, he'll let me know.
He'll just swat you on top of the head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He'll
I
reach
was
out for me.
When I was a kid, I used to spend summers in Wisconsin at my grandparents' cabin, and they had a cat that they would take with them. And I was probably 8 or 9 years old, and I was sitting in the back seat with my sisters, and we were driving up to the cabin, and the cat was sitting, on the like the shelf behind the back seats. And I wouldn't leave the cat alone because I've always loved animals. So the cat scratched me, and to this day I still have a scar from that kitty scratching me. Because I was doing exactly what Jedi Bill is doing. Trying to pet the kitty, and the kitty was not having the car ride. And
I still have 3 white lines on the side of my head from the time I decided to try to push my cat off my shoulder.
oh, well, you deserved that.
He was on my right side. It was incredibly painful.
Oh, well, you just
And I was
gently
just
pick
trying
him
to
up.
sleep.
Oh. Yeah, I have a lot of scars. I used to work at a vet clinic, and I have a lot of scars from animals who didn't want to be restrained for various procedures.
That
Usually
makes a lot of
toenail
sense.
trimming.
Yeah.
Toenail trimming.
Yeah, my worst scar is from a pug who didn't want to have his toenails trimmed.
Oh.
I was the holder. My assistant was the trimmer.
Ah.
How do you muzzle a pug? I mean, just hypothetically, because their faces are so smushed in. It's like,
Yeah. Well, it depending on the procedure, what you can do. Have you ever seen like the cone of shame? Like those Elizabethan collars that you see animals come home with after they've had surgery. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, the dogs from the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. You can put that on them so that even when they turn their head to try to bite, then they can't get to you. So that's not a muzzle, but it's an ideal situation because then they don't have that restriction on their face.
Yeah.
But they make all muzzles of all kinds, and you can if you need to, you can, like if you're working on their face, for example, or their neck. They do make muzzles that you can put on, and ideally you have it on for the shortest amount of time possible.
Last time I had to go anywhere near my dog's face was a bit of an emergency. And that's because I think he had I think it was either a splinter or a hedgehog quill right in his jaw. I had to pull it out. I just told him I looked and just yanked it out pliers.
How did he feel about that?
He didn't complain. He wasn't happy, but he didn't complain.
Captain, do you have any pets?
No, I don't. I used to have pets. I've had dogs and cats, and I am definitely more of a dog person than a cat person, and
Yeah.
I'd like to have another dog, but situation is
Yeah.
not ideal.
I do. If I had to choose, I would pick dogs over cats. But I love them all.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, like 1% of cats are great, 99% of them give the rest of them a bad name.
Okay.
Hey, I used to be a complete dog person, but now I'm a dog and cat person. I really.
I like them both, but if you gave me the choice between the two, I would definitely pick dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my pet cat, don't get me wrong, I used to love him to bits growing up, but the amount of feral cats that he would bring home half mauled kind of went, these things are horrible and cannibalistic. Like, he didn't leave a live one at my bedroom or on my bed or slop on my face at night, at least.
All right.
That cat was a monster.
Wow.
He
Wow,
did that
Milton,
with stoats and ferrets as well, and a few rats and mice. Just right on my face.
Damn, no.
Yeah. He was yeah. At least he didn't attack anybody's pets.
Well, that's definitely good to know. That's definitely good to know. So, Six, what do you got planned for today?
I have big plans for today. I'm going to pick up sticks in my yard because the snow has been melting. And I just started laundry about 20 minutes ago. And I have to work tonight, so I'm going to go to bed probably by 3 or 4 maybe. So yeah, big plans. Oh, and I have a dentist appointment next week. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
I don't like seeing the dentist.
You don't like what?
I don't like seeing the dentist.
I don't mind.
Like, they've always told me my teeth are good, but I'm dreading the day that they actually use a tooth key or something on me.
What did you say, Captain?
I don't mind seeing my dentist, but I don't like the bill.
Yeah. I like the nitrous oxide that they give me.
It's just, not exactly a fun visit. I usually go because I'm in pain, so except my annual visit, which they usually end up still causing me pain. But hey, that's life.
Last time I went was $160 to tell me that they can't fix my tooth because it's just worn, but it's not worn out.
Aha.
Is it painful?
Only when anything hot, cold, or lukewarm, or I try chewing on.
So you need a root canal.
Yep.
I would prefer one.
So why don't they do
There's
it?
actually no hole in it. It's just worn. It's just worn very thin.
So the nerve is exposed.
Not
Yep.
yet. Not yet. It's just really close to the surface.
Hmm.
Yep. And that's why you should never grind your teeth, kids.
Yeah, I've seen it in the store that they sell these things that people can buy and you sleep in it, and it's supposed to prevent you from grinding your teeth. I can't imagine sleeping with something in my mouth like that.
Life is pain. Anyone who says differently is trying to say something. Don't know.
Oh, that's a quote.
Yep.
I have no idea, BK Dan.
Nope.
If Captain Trick says nope, I know not to try to read it out loud.
No, I mean,
I'm
I don't.
learning.
I just don't. I don't know where the quote's from. Life is pain. Anyone who says differently is trying to say you something.
I'm not good with movie quotes unless it's like
Princess
Twilight or
Bride.
Princess Bride. Oh, I haven't seen that in a coon's age.
Twilight, like, arguably, Twilight is not a great vampire movie, but movies by itself, Twilight's good. I do prefer Vampire's Diaries, the TV show that was inspired by it, because they actually, at least they burnt out in the sun if they didn't have magic rings.
Oh, that's right. Angel had a magic ring.
Oh, he's from Buff. Is that from Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah.
Correct.
I've been meaning to watch that.
BK Dan. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle is all I heard. I know. I talk about Twilight. I need to drop it. It's kind of my thing.
Hey, look. I might not be a big fan of Twilight, but I know Jedi Bill is a huge fan of it, and look,
that would be a negative Ghost
Is
Rider.
he?
No.
Yeah, and Twilight is
Now
objectively.
that one.
No.
That quote I can't
No.
say. Jedi Bill.
No. Absolutely negative.
He's saying no, but I'm hearing yes.
That quote that you said there, Jedi Bill, at least that one I know is Top Gun.
What was the Top Gun quote?
That would be a negative Ghost Rider.
Negatory Ghost Rider.
So
No, that's a good movie, Top Gun.
So, Jedi Bill, Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Shut up.
Thank you.
Shut up.
Thank you.
Okay, change the topic.
I didn't expect so much hostility. I'm traumatized.
Okay, there's a big misconception. It's an ongoing thing, sure, on my channel. That certain folks like to poke fun, but no. The truth is, I absolutely hate those films with the passion of 10 billion suns.
Wow. That is
Okay.
a passionate man. Now, have you
I
seen
have
all of them?
Once was
Not
enough.
yet. I'm looking forward to it.
Once was way too many.
He has seen 3 of the 5 as far as online.
No, I took Nina to see them all when they came out. That was what
yes,
back in 2010.
but
and
see,
2011.
we haven't gotten to experience the pleasure of you watching them. So there are still 2 more movies for you to have the pleasure of watching.
No.
I didn't say when.
Anybody who likes them can watch them whenever they want. I don't care. I'm not.
See, I think you need to save one till you get to 1,000.
No.
And then the last one for another special occasion. Like 1,500.
No.
All I have to say is that franchise nearly owes me $1,000 that I'll never get back because I had to pay for all my friends to watch it because they were a horrible, horrible bunch of teenage girls.
You spent $1,000 taking your friends to see Twilight?
I was the only one. I was the only one with a job, and it was more than one movie.
Oh.
Yeah. But I worked it out one day. It equaled about 1 paycheck, and it was like, wow, they're buying their own snacks next time. Then they didn't want to go with me.
Well, that's the main reason why women carry purses is so they can sneak snacks into movies.
See, that's the thing. You should have gone to like whatever store and bought the snacks and said, "Here, put it in your purse."
Exactly. That's what I always do.
Why do you think I always had to go with somebody? You know, obviously a woman, because most guys don't carry purses.
Right.
So,
See, real men growing up have animal-themed backpacks.
What? I don't remember that. I was born in the 70s, and that was not a part of my generation's
and
ensemble.
Keep in mind we're not from Kiwi land either.
Okay, remind me again. Is Kiwi New Zealand or
Correct.
Australia? Okay,
New Zealand.
It's New Zealand. Okay,
it's New Zealand, and no, it isn't France.
Okay.
You'll be surprised how often we're confused with that place. It's never happened. I don't have enough books to see my stupid animals overseas. I'm playing my game. I think that's what happens when I do the post-box game. I get free stuff. Yep, I'm playing a Harry Potter point and click, folks.
I don't know. Space Jam? I don't know. No idea.
You never know when you're going to jam?
Yep.
Like a guitar jam, or you never know
That's
when
a
you're
good
going to need
question. Why do
jam?
you carry so much shit? Answer. You never know when
Why
you're
does
going
she sleep like this?
to jam. I don't know.
I like jam on my toast.
Definitely. But what kind of
I
jam?
like-
Ooh, strawberry, raspberry.
I like jam on my live traps because then I can catch the mice and put them outside.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let's add to the insanity. Let's see here what Bee's Nest has to say. And good morning, Bee's Nest.
Hello.
Hi, Bee's Nest.
Hello.
Hi's bee's nest.
So what's the topic going on?
Twilight.
No, change it.
No.
Quick,
we're
change it,
changing
Bee's
the
Nest.
topic.
Twilight. Oh,
No.
God, no.
The only person talking about that is about to be booted.
Oh dear.
No.
What
There we
what have
go.
you got going on today, Bee's Nest?
I don't know. Heating up some tamales. I know that much.
And my gorillas.
I like your icon. That's pretty cool.
Thank you. I don't know. I just see what comes up today.
Ooh, I like that Jedi Bell. Jedi Bell, what does 797 mean?
Oh.
That's the year that I fell in love and first saw Star Wars, enjoyed Star Wars. It also happens to be the same year that I fell in love with my favorite NFL football team. And the 9 stands for the 9th month, the month that I was born in. Also on the 29th day. It has that sentimental meaning.
Cool. Who's your ball team?
Denver Broncos, of course.
Of course. Okay.
They're my secondary team.
Yeah, that Ghost Rider thing reminds me of a video I seen. Wasn't too pleasant. It was one of those gore videos, and it was actually called Ghost Rider. But I won't get into it because it'll probably creep people out. But it just made me think of that fucking video. Don't never look that up, by the way.
Deal.
You'll be mentally scarred for life.
I've been to Denver. Are you in Colorado, Jedi? I don't want to dox you. I'm not trying to pry.
No.
Okay.
I used to live in Colorado.
Okay.
Long time. It's been a long time ago. I just say most of my childhood years were in Colorado. Outside of Denver.
I went to Denver for the first Star Wars celebration in I can't remember the year. That's the one and only time I've been to Denver, and I absolutely loved it. It was beautiful.
Oh, I love Colorado. Absolutely love Colorado. I would move there at a moment.
Yeah.
It's the only state I would actually choose to live in, personally. Otherwise, I'd just leave the damn country.
Where would you go, Captain?
Japan.
Oh, interesting. Why?
That would be cool. I'd like Japan.
It's just kind of the there's things I've learned about Japan that I like, and it's just, personal reasons.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I have a coworker who is from Japan. She's lived here for 2 years.
I had a friend who was from Japan when I was in high school. She was a foreign exchange student, and there were things that took her getting used to here.
When I was in high school, we had this guy. He was an exchange student from Macedonia, and poor guy, we got him in so much trouble. We would bring him along with us, and we were hellraisers back then, and he would tag along, and we got him in so much trouble. Poor guy. His name was Johnny. I don't know if that was his real name, being from Macedonia, or if he just chose that name, Johnny. This was back in the early 90s, so we were into that phone freaking thing, where we made this phone where you can put alligator clips on like the handle, and you can go up to somebody's like phone box on the outside of the house, and you can clip it on and get, you connected it into their phone line, and we would call like 900 numbers and everything.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, we found this one business that we got into the junction box, and we told Johnny to call up one of his friends in Macedonia, and yeah, we called Macedonia from that damn phone box, and no telling when that company gets the bill, they're gonna say, what is this called in Macedonia? Who did this? Crazy. I was a hellraiser.
Was this when you were like a child or a teenager?
No,
or?
I was probably a junior or senior in high school. He was a cool guy. I like Johnny. I wonder whatever happened to him.
Well, he's probably in jail.
I know when he went back home, he had some stories to tell.
Oh, I'm sure.
You wouldn't believe these crazy Americans.
And Los Mexican Laptop says, I always and still want to go back to Japan, Okinawa. What prefecture is that in? I mean, I guess I could look it up, but I'm too lazy.
Yeah, but they got all these like different rules over there you have to follow. Like, I believe it's like inappropriate to tip over there. It's inappropriate. Huh?
It depends how and where.
Yeah, and also it's inappropriate to clean. Like if you get like a plate of food, it's inappropriate to finish the whole plate. You have to leave something behind because they think, well, he must be really hungry. We're not feeding him enough. But here, finishing your plate means it was good food. But over there, it's insulting to the people because they think that we're not giving you enough. Something like that. I don't know.
I bet the portions are smaller because the portions in America are so. I mean, I can't remember the last time I walked out of a restaurant and finished my plate or didn't like get a doggy bag because they're just huge.
Yeah.
Well, like real sushi bars over there, they'll give you like one at a time. Like they do like real small portions and shit like that. I was gonna say something, I forgot. I have no idea. I had a brain fart. Yeah, I was watching a video. The guy was dating a Japanese girl, and he went over there to meet her parents, and he didn't know the culture. And they went to a restaurant, and he was like, oh my God, because he kept finishing the food, and they just kept ordering more and more and more and more food. And he's like, I can't understand why they just keep ordering more food. And he didn't realize like him cleaning the whole plate off was like, to them, it's like they're not giving you enough food. It's insulting or something. But he said that they just kept bringing food after food after food. And to him, he felt obligated to eat it all.
Oh, yeah.
So
that makes sense. They want to make sure that their guest is satisfied.
Yeah, but to Americans,
still hungry.
When you clean your plate, it means, oh, that was, I love the taste of it. But you're supposed to leave like one piece behind in Japan. I remember I dated this girl from Sri Lanka, and their food is like really spicy, and she was Muslim actually, and I don't know why she was dating me when she was Muslim, but I met her parents. She wanted me to come over for dinner, and she had like a 2-year-old kid from like some other ex-military guy. I don't know. I think she was into like military guys or something.
Right.
It was one of those kind of women that, all they do is seek out military men for some reason. They're groupies, So
It's the uniform.
I don't know, but me and her hooked up, and she wanted me to come over for dinner, and she was explaining to me. She goes, "Don't get," she was kind of pre-warning me. She's like, "Don't get offended. My dad, he don't wear deodorant. It's not in our culture. We don't use deodorant. So if he stinks, don't be offended. But he's going to be wearing this like little sarong looking thing. Don't be offended by that. We don't use utensils. You're gonna have to eat with your hands. That's our call." I'm like, okay. And I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, cool. I get to eat with my hands. But whatever they cooked, I don't know what it was, but I mean, my mouth was on fire. And so she had this 2-year-old like kid from a previous ex, and he was at the table, and she was like feeding the little baby this food, the same food.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm over here like just drinking. I'm like, oh my God, my mouth is burning. And this little baby is just taking it like it's nothing.
Huh.
And I'm like, how is that baby not crying his ass off right now? And I guess he was used to it, because they cook that shit all the time.
Doritos are too spicy for me.
Those hot Cheetos are spicy. Well, I'm in close to Mexico now. It's all just Mexican. So, I'm used to like hot stuff now.
Still chat on occasion with who was my Okinawan girlfriend 30 years ago. Wow.
That Sri Lankan girl, man, she was absolutely crazy. She would like try to mess with my head because she went to college for like psychiatry or whatever. So she would like she would try to experiment on me, like just like mind screwing me, like telling me, she was pregnant, and then she would say she's not pregnant. She would just like do these mind games, She even tried to flash like some kind of paper from a doctor saying, I'm like, you're not pregnant, shut up. And you know how many times you told me that? I'm like, I don't fall for that shit no more. And she goes, I went to the doctor to get and she flashed me some. I'm like, let me see that paper. And it was like for some like lab work or like didn't even relate to pregnant. I was like, where does it say pregnant? And she took it back real quick. Chick was crazy, man. Last I heard of her is her family arranged for her to get married to some other Muslim in New York. That's the last I heard. She was moving to New York to get married to a Muslim guy.
How long were you with her?
I would say probably about a year. And what really, this is back in my, like after I got out of the military.
Right.
And what got me, there was one episode where it really rubbed me the wrong way. For one, she acted like she was a devoted Muslim, right? They're not supposed to be dating in the first place. And especially somebody that's non-Muslim. Plus, we were having sex, and that's a big no-no. And I think we were at TGI Fridays one night, and she ordered a hamburger, but they had bacon on it. And she goes, I can't eat that. I'm like, why not? She goes, it's got bacon. We don't eat pork in my religion. And I'm like,
right.
take the damn bacon off. She goes, well, it already touched my hamburger. I'm like, so? She goes, no, it already touched it. It's already ruined. She goes, I'm gonna have to order a new. I'm like, for real? Come on. I'm like, just take the bacon off. And I'm like, you're so adamant about the bacon touching the burger and your religion, but yet you're already going to hell according to your religion for having sex with me. So what's the difference? I mean, she goes, well, that's my choice or whatever. She said some crazy shit like that, but I'm like, well, according to your religion, you're already going to go to hell for dating me and having sex with me. So what's bacon? Why are you bitching about? I gotta go. Somebody's calling me. See y'all guys.
Okay,
No
bye.
problem.
So Jedi Bill, what exactly is your profile picture? It's super cool and I love it. But I assume it's
This room right here, the avatar right now,
yeah.
just a skull with a flame, red flame and blue flame.
Oh, okay. It's not like a character from a comic book or
It
something.
could be the light side, or it could be the dark side.
Okay.
The light and the dark. In a way.
I like it.
Kind of the yin and yang.
Oh yeah. I love skulls.
Balance. Must be balance.
Yep. Fire and ice.
Yeah, basically, yeah. There you go. Fire and ice.
Yeah, that's cool. So what's on your agenda, Captain Trek? You said the kids are off from school today?
Oh yes, they are. Fortunately, they are outside right now.
And that's for, I assume, President's Day.
Yes,
So I shouldn't expect to get any mail today?
correct.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate because I was expecting something in the mail, but it won't be here today.
You guys still have snow on the ground, Captain?
Let's see here. Last I looked. Look. Not a bit. Last I looked, which was yesterday, there still was. So, and what there is, usually the old stuff that's been piled up.
Yeah. So the kids will probably come in muddy if they're playing out there in the melted snow area. Yeah, my yard is it's like a swamp. I'm looking forward to spring so I can plant a new yard.
Oh, let's see what BK Dan is up to now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Dan.
How y'all doing?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Well, second just left about 2 minutes ago. So yeah, blood pressure was a little high, not like stupid high. So I don't have to call a doctor this time. So yeah, so doing better than last week. So yeah, I like to switch up my avatar picture. This time it's my grandson Corey. Earlier it was me. This time it's my grandson.
Well, let's see here. It's funny because you happen to catch, because I'm going to be ending in about 10 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
Because the reason why is I'm going over to Culture Casinos because I always like to go over and watch his streams. They're, 10 minutes long for the 6-minute daily. I still like to give him shit over that. I mean, technically it is 6 minutes of news stories, so yeah, but it does last longer than 6 minutes.
Do you have a link for that? I might check it out.
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. Of course, I always have a link because that's...
What are your faves?
Culture's awesome. He's been on your show, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. In fact, he said that he's going to appear on it. Let's go with the private chat. I'll put it back here as well. Once a month at least.
Okay.
Next month is going to be difficult because he's got a lot of traveling and stuff going on, and
Yeah, I don't know him. Oh, he doesn't even look familiar. Oh wow, someone I haven't met before. Yay!
And you
Sorry.
do you mod for him, Captain Trek?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's another reason I like to be over there. I'm already over there, sitting, watching.
That's good because those trolls, they like to come in early.
Yeah.
And start crap.
There aren't any currently that I'm seeing any other mods in there, so that's why I like to sit and watch. Good. I'll lurk while before anybody else shows up, and then
yeah, I don't see any mods over there, but that's awesome. Someone I haven't met before. Yay.
Your own fault.
Sorry,
you didn't watch the stream he was on.
Nope, I did not.
What did you say, Captain Trek?
I said it's your own fault. You didn't watch the stream he was on my channel.
Yeah, you missed it.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. I'm being a jerk.
Damn it.
I know I am. So let's go ahead and
do so sick. Wow.
Let's go ahead and do a cap raid over there to Culture Casino's channel. And I do want to thank everybody for watching. Go on over to Culture Casino, say Cap sent you or Cap raid, either one. And we'll see you later.
Bye-bye, Cap.
Bye, y'all.
Later. Have a good day, folks.